It was a vote which ripped the Syrian National Coalition apart. Members pulled out before it, more members committed to resign after it. But after days of discussion, the umbrella body representing the political and some military opponents of the Assad regime voted yes to going to Switzerland to take part in talks with a delegation from the Assad regime. After the vote, the president of the coalition addressed the Syrian people.
We have traveled a hard road and you have made sacrifices for your freedom, and we have now reached a critical point which we'll cross together. You're determined to end the suffering that the regime has imposed on you so that we can take the Syrian constitution to a secure and safe place.
Because the decision was so divisive, discussions and consultation ran overnight and included members of some of the more moderate rebel groups fighting inside Syria. Without their endorsement, there was no confidence that the coalition could deliver on anything it proposed. But now those same fighting groups want to be in the as yet unnamed 15-member delegation going to Switzerland.
That's true. They asked to be represented within the team. We have not discussed exactly what would be their role, but definitely they would like to be part of the consultation and decision-making.
The green light from the fighting groups came as a surprise. None of this was enough to bring back a group of 44 members who'd withdrawn from the Syrian National Coalition because they didn't think the agreements made in Geneva 1 had sufficient international backing anymore. For them, unless Geneva 2 focused on bringing about a transitional government in Syria, it simply wasn't worth attending. Exactly who will represent the Syrian opposition in Switzerland is supposed to be decided within the next 24 hours. They face, either directly or indirectly, a high-level team from the regime in Damascus, which does not acknowledge the need for a new government and only barely recognises the existence of an opposition at all. Anita, McNaught, Al Jazeera, Istanbul.